Welcome to our bi-weekly broadcast of Dawnmination. I'm Mad Vyking.
And I'm Dirk.
Hey! You warn us before you spook me and the listeners next time. Tonight's match is between the Big Pimp and the Silent Spiders. It's the first match where they're fighting against each other, with both of them having a caliber of great feats of strength and agility. First up is the Pimp named Squishy. That's the full name of this grizzly bear with a coat coming from Monster Island. He fights with his raw bear strength and his sharp razor bear claws. His signature move is the Pimp Claw.
And we have Tarantula. She's not technically a spider, but she acts and moves like one, with her silent style of Tekokagi and venomous razor claws. Her signature move is the Spider Bite. Now that we've talked about the two, we'll bring you to Finny backstage. Finny?
Eating creme brulee, I sit on a chocolate cake. It sounds like a perfect day. You're my little Sailor Moon, come and visit me. You can keep in it, the body, you can keep on dissing me. I
Finny.
don't really care.
Finny!
Oh, sorry. I was listening to some good tunes. G'day, cowboys. Finny here to give a talk to the fighters here tonight. You know, it's kind of boring that it's not going to be a gimmick match. If I were to consider the theme for the day, I'd choose the circus themed match. Oops, spoilers. First up, we have the Pimp. How are ya? And why are you smelling like honey?
How about that? Had a fancy honey-infused drink on me. All of it made by the richest honey from Turkey, mixed with fireball, and the best part, wild berries.
That sounds delicious, mate. Hopefully that'll help you feel more focused on fighting Tarantula.
That little bitty spider. Oh, she better not try any tricks on me, whether it's in the ring or on the water spout. I'll bring her down with a rain of paper claws and wipe that spider out.
Nice take on that old nursery rhyme there, mate. Now we have Tarantula. Huh? Tarantula? Where'd she go?
Good evening, Tarantula. I call upon you for a mission to neutralize a threat coming into the building. I believe you must have heard the news of a familiar person who's into, the things you walk with. I dare not say the word because it's a trigger for this man. He apparently slaughtered some unfortunate souls for them. But this time, it seems he has an even worse approach, one I'm not even sure of what it is. All you have to do is prevent it from happening. Charles out.
Oi, Tarantula! Oh, there you are. Wondered where you were for a second. You seemed to be taking a call somewhere while I was doing in the... Hey, where you going? Odd. That's the interviews of the day. Back to you, Metadake.
Yuck, Finny. Coming up next is the match between Tarantula and a Pimp named Squishy.
Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing in at 215 pounds, it's the Silent Spider, Tarantula. Their opponent, standing at a towering 9 feet tall and tipping the scales at a staggering 1,000 pounds. It's the big, burly bear player, a pimp named Squishy.
Okay, you two, keep the fight fair. Shake.
Ready for my foot to squish your behind, you little bug?
Let's get ready to dominate!
The first round has started. The Pimp tried to attack first, but Tarantula attacked faster with a grappling gun. The end of the hook of that gun got yanked by one of the Pimp's claws, and he used it to his advantage to tug her closer and closer. Tarantula's tugging herself back from the Pimp, twisting and spinning herself around just to make it harder for him. The Pimp just got an idea by the tightness of the rope, but he's got one claw out. He slashed the rope in half. Tarantula's flying backwards out of the ring, but she gains her footing before she leaps back into the ring.
The Pimp threw the hook back like a fastball towards Tarantula, but she flipped backwards to prevent it from hitting her. Oh, wow. Just as she did the flip, she grabbed that hook and tied it back together before shooting the hook into the ceiling frame. She's swinging around like Tarzan.
Oh, you think you're going to stop me? You think that's going to stop me? I've been fighting vine-swinging gorillas in the Monster Island. I'll slap you back down into the Stone Age. Pimp's trying real hard to yank Tarantula, but she's too fast for him. He's running around chasing Tarantula. He's swinging about, only for the Pimp to get the back of his head kicked in and another kick at the gut. She's finishing him off by getting enough momentum to land a brutal drop kick on the Pimp. He's flying backwards into the closet. Oh, his face got covered with some nacho cheese from one member of the audience. Ah, damn my ass! Why'd they put jalapenos on that cheese? God damn!
Now Tarantula threw a couple of soda in Pimp's face just to give him more pain. She hopped on his head, yanking his ears while the Pimp is flailing around on the outside of the ring. Tarantula just grabbed something out of her pocket. Wait, does Tarantula have pockets? How does her outfit work? She's got a smoke bomb! She pulled the Pimp's head backwards, yanking his mouth open and shoving that bomb right down into his stomach. She's moving out of the way now while Pimp's nose and mouth are billowing smoke. Oof, that's gotta hurt.
Say this! I need water!
There we go. H2O. That rhymed. Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
This is not water. This is clear hot sauce.
Oh, you dumb son of a...
It looks like a Pimp named Squishy just became a dragon named Squishy with all that fire coming out of his mouth. Wait, since when do we have clear hot sauce?
Far as I know, we do have that in stock at the grocery store we were at last match ago. Clear hot sauce. Looks like water, tastes like a trillion Scovilles. Get yours now for $49.99 at your local Hero Mart. Too hot! It's too hot! Fire! Fire! My mouth is on fire! I really need the water because my mouth is want to burn! That's the first round. We'll be right back with the second round in Dawnmination.
Welcome to the second round. What we saw here was Tarantula swinging around and around with her grappling gun just to give Pimp a wallop on his head and in his gut. It ended up with a Pimp getting a serving of smoke bomb into his mouth with a side of clear hot sauce. It's a good thing we brought that milk for the poor grizzly, because that was a brutal move from Tarantula.
And we did make sure that milk didn't have anything hot in there as well.
Is there such thing as spicy milk?
I mean, if you want to put spices in it, sure. There's recipes online.
Does chocolate syrup count as a spice?
Dirk, what are you on about?
Sorry about that water incident.
Oh, good man, just read the labels next time. Next, you probably confuse strawberry milk with that pink sauce.
Pink sauce?
What are them tickety-tickety people keep blabbing on about?
The second round has started. Tarantula's got her fighting claws out, slashing them against each other just to warm them up and getting ready to skin the fur off the Pimp. The Pimp's readying his claws as well, scratching the ring floor as he prepares.
And without a moment, the two pounced and slashed at each other. Tarantula swinging low while the Pimp's swinging high. Just as Tarantula almost stabs the Pimp's jacket, Tarantula got yanked up by the Pimp, was given a brutal backbreaker. Oh, damn! The Pimp's getting disrespectful by grabbing her hair and twisting it around to make it a chokehold submission, more painful than it is. Tarantula's trying to push through, but the pain on her head is just getting worse and worse from that hold. She does have something in her sleeve, like she always does. While the Pimp's focusing on the attack, she reaches to one of her pockets to bring out a can of pepper spray and spray it right in the Pimp's eye. Oh, that's gotta hurt. You kidding me? Pepper spray ain't gonna do jack shit to me. Ah, what the?
Tarantula got out another spray can, but this time it's bear spray. She must have used a pepper spray first just to let his guard down before laying down that other spray to get him right where she wants him. Now Tarantula's got herself loose from the Pimp's grasp just to slice and dice the grizzly.
A Pimp named Squish is fighting back with his claws. Tarantula's making a hashtag logo on his fur. Now the Pimp's putting an X on at the center. Tarantula's taking the middle top square with a circle. X on the center right. O on the center left. X on the top left. O on the bottom right. X on the top right. O on the bottom left and X on the bottom corner. No one wins that tic-tac-toe bonus. Damn it! I thought I had my tic-tac-toe game of skills would save me. Hey, Tarantula, can we have reason? Ow!
Tarantula grabbed the pimp's chin fur and yanked him over the turnbuckle to give him a series of backhand chops with her claws. Sheesh! If she keeps this up, the grizzly bear won't have any fur left to keep himself warm, besides his jacket.
A pimp named Squishy's managed to stop that barrage of pain by putting his claws in front of him to withstand and grab her claws. She's getting swung around and around until she's thrown into a wall. Oh, wow. You know, Isaac Newton did make a rule about gravitational pull and such, but it seems that Tarantula's not falling down from that wall throw. She's using her said claws to climb up the wall. The pimp's running up at her as well. By climbing up the walls as well. How?
Well, for one, he has the claws that can help him climb up steep mountains, so this won't faze him. The pimp's digging his claws into the walls and up to the ceiling where the tarantula is climbing as well. They're fighting up to the ceiling, slashing each other with their one free claw, and their feet kicking at each other's stomachs.
Tarantula got knocked out by a slap in the face. She's falling in midair. The pimp's coming after. Watch out! The pimp body slammed Tarantula into the ring. He's about to pin her.
She shanked her fighting claw right into his thigh. Tarantula may have been slammed down, but she still won't go down without a fight.
That's the second round. We'll be right back with the third round in Dawnmination. Welcome back to the third round. What we saw so far was the two fighting each other with their claws, slashing each other, ending it with a slam back in the ring.
At least it wasn't a body slam back down onto our desk.
You had to jinx it.
Huh. Oh. If I just say it, then that means it'll come true. Okay. At least I, Dirk Mahoney, won't have 12-pack abs, 4 girlfriends, and lots of money. Come on, man.
I ain't giving up just yet. She may have screwed up my gut, my throat, and my thigh, but I ain't gonna leave out of here defeated.
Here, here. Hey, who turned off all of the lights?
The final bell is starting. It's pitch black. We can't see anything.
Uh-oh, stuff's falling off the roof. Should we ask Refaptor to help us construct it back? What even is this? Ow, my arm!
What the? What is? Whatever's going on, I think there's a third party with a chainsaw in hand. We don't know who it is, but it's going to be a bloodbath and a half. Hey, you got a flashlight on you?
Do you want me to bring out my flame of the white earth sign?
Do you want to set this ring on fire and end up paying for it?
Oh, right. I will grab a flashlight. Huh? There's no batteries in this. Let me see if I... Oh! I dropped the flashlight. Mr. A Pimp named Squishy, I would advise you to watch your step. There are bear traps.
Ah, yeah. Now how am I going to get that spider? There we are. Just grabbed out my phone's flashlight. We're seeing the pimps in the ring covered with bear claws. Tarantula's around somewhere.
There she is. She's on top of the turnbuckle. Mr. Vyking, behind you!
What? Why you lift me up? I ain't a baby.
Whoever it was, they tried to cut your feet off.
That's dumb. Why would someone want to cut off my feet? Oh, crap. It's Bubba.
How are we supposed to get away from that maniac with all these bear traps around here? Matter of fact, how are the fighters going to get out of here? Tarantula's got her eye out, and she found out where Bubba is.
Tarantula just hit X marks the spot on Bubba's chainsaw and dragged him closer. He's fighting back, throwing that chainsaw down to cut the rope and slice the rope in the ring corner. Almost cut down Tarantula's leg from that one. Bubba's charging in after her, but Tarantula moved out of the way just in time for him to meet the bear traps.
The chainsaw is now broken from the bear traps. That's typical for a hillbilly like him, being dumb enough to be that clumsy. Oh man, now he's crawling around the ring on all fours, trying his best not to get hurt from the traps, and is charging right after the pimp.
Hey, I see that spot. Let's go. Ow! What? Biting my feet. I can't tell.
Let go of my friend's foot, you crazy guy, or else My stuffings!
It looks like Bubba just yanked Alan and threw him right into the traps to stick him there. Meanwhile, Bubba's trying to gnaw off the poor pimp's foot.
While Bubba's trying to yank that foot off, Tarantula's got an idea. She took one shoe off and threw it right beside Bubba just for him to immediately start gnawing on it. Picky hillbilly. It was just the right time for her to immediately start with her spider bite as she's charging at him.
Bubba moved out of the way. She actually hit the pimp, and he is flying back from the attack and onto the bear traps. Oof, that's gotta hurt.
My face! My tail! My groin! The pimp is left a clamped up mess. Tarantula's coming over to pin him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Tarantula!
We almost got Bubba. If we did, we would have an opportune time to interrogate him and find out what's going on behind the scenes. Good work on your fight against a pimp named Squishy either way. And good work on trying to capture Bubba, Tarantula. Don't worry, we'll get him next time. Rest easy until the next mission.
Hey, the light's back on, Alan. You think you can get yourself out of that bind and get me out of these traps?
If I can try, this one is making my stuffing about to fall out. Oh, thanks, carrot juice.
Not a problem.
Wait, I never recall carrot being strong enough to open a trap like that. That's that. And that's the match for tonight. I'm Mad Viking.
And I'm... Ow! Got it off. Whew. And I'm Dirk Mahoney.
This was Dawnmination. Stay safe, Millennium City, and good night.